Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to read your Morse code if you're using, or if you're trying to do the Battlefield 1 Easter egg to get the new beginning dog tag. So what you're going to do first is you're going to get your video clip. Alright, so once you've located your video file here, you're going to drag it into something like Sony Vegas so that you can render it out as a .wav file or as a .mp3 file. It can be either one you want, but it needs to be one of those two. So what you have here, render as a .wav file. I'm going to name it Morse, because that's what it's going to be. Render it, and then it'll render out. So once you've done that, you're going to want to open up Audacity. So what you're going to do is you're going to find your file and drag it into Audacity. That's going to be your .wav file that you just got done rendering. Once it's in Audacity here, you're going to want to find where the Morse begins. So this is where it begins. You're going to get rid of all of the excess here. Now what you're going to do is you can start making it to where you can see the Morse code. So you're going to go here. You're going to put it to spectrogram instead of waveform. You're going to split the stereo to mono, and you're going to use an effect called normalize, and its default is going to be -1 here, and then this isn't going to be checked. Set this to -2 and check this. Make sure the settings are like this. Click OK, and then hold Control and zoom in. And as you can see, these longer ones are dashes and these shorter ones are dots. Now at some point you're probably going to go into an area like this where you won't be able to read it. Now that is going to be rather difficult to read occasionally, but as long as you have most of your message here, you only need the first 30 seconds or so to get your location for where you're going to go to your next symbol. So a few errors, like if you're missing a few letters, that's okay, because you can just work it out in your head. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull up a notepad here, and you're just going to start writing down all these things for until probably, I'd say 30, 31 or 32, 33 seconds, you know, about around there, and that should be enough to determine your next location. Now what you're going to want to write it down as is dots and slashes as slashes, just pretty simple. So, or as dashes. So just start writing it down. Now as you can see, we're getting to an area where we can't really read anything. Alright, here you can do your best to guess, or you can exempt it. For me, I'm just going to exempt it until I can read the next things. So, also, to note, the best maps to use for finding your Morse code here without having to worry about much background noise is going to be Foul Fortress and Suez, in my opinion. I used Foul Fortress because everybody's on Suez now trying to find this Easter egg out. So, use Foul Fortress. Alright, so we have about 29 seconds here. As you can see, after that, it gets rather difficult to read for a few seconds. So, we're going to stop here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to open up our web browser, and we have this little bit of Morse code here, and we're going to go to a Morse code translator. Now it's going to come up with this just random crap, right? Now what this is on the third bit of code. So this is going to be in a specific cipher, and if you go to, I believe there is a video by Jack Frags where he has an entire tutorial throughout all the stages. I will suggest watching that video to try and locate whatever stage you're on. Find out what stage you're on and use the proper code on that stage. So I'm going to find out this is on stage 3. So stage 3 is going to be, so the proper cipher for the third stage is going to be an @bash cipher. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy paste this first bit that makes no sense here, just random text, into an @bash cipher, and you're going to get it. So it's going to say Amiens near, now the reason it's not going to read proper is because you're probably going to make some mistakes, and also we're exempting some letters. So we have this. There's a great website here, gamedetectives.net. It's going to have all of your locations and symbol locations. So what you're going to do is you're going to find your Amiens new furniture. So this is exactly where we found. This is the one that we have translated. As you can see, Amiens new, and there should be an F there, and then another F and a U, but we got it wrong. So it's Amiens new furniture. And so it's on Amiens, and it's near some furniture in a little house. And that is how you translate your Morse code to give yourself the locations for your symbols. Now, again, I would refer to Jack Fraggs' video or to the website on how to translate through the various different stages, but that is how you get through the Morse code if you don't know how to use Audacity to translate the Morse code. I hope this helped.